Morning History 2115 and welcome to week 9. So this week is titled Self-Determination and Sovereignty. But really what we're doing is continuing our trek through the 20th century to understand the experiences of Native peoples in this post-World War II Cold War context, where the United States finds itself, certainly, right, in a period of, radical change, whether it is due to economic means, to political means, cultural means, right? Right. This is the era of the civil rights movement. It is the era to where we see civil rights movements, not just of African Americans, but also the Chicano rights movement, or in our case today, right, taking a look at the American Indian movement. And really identifying, right, its relationship to the broader civil rights movement, but also kind of taking it and understanding the context to which makes this movement unique in and of itself, whether that is the leaders, the places where it takes place, and just other contextual information. And much like we would do in a 20th century U.S. history class, right, we want to understand the lived experiences of Native peoples in this tumultuous period of the 1960s, right, whether that is the implication of the Vietnam War, the continued shift of portions of the Native population to urban communities, student movements. It is a fascinating topic that we're going to see this week, where we're trying to understand, right, how Native communities are expressing their sovereignty in the post-war period through taking advantage of the socio-political moment that is the 1960s, and the ways to which the federal government respond. In some cases, somewhat positive, say with the end of the boarding school program, with extending of some rights and liberties to these communities, but in others not so much. So if we take a look at the course schedule this week, we will see that as this semester winds down very quickly, you've got reading out of Chapter 9, Discussion 9, and Quiz 9. And as always, keep working on that study guide. And I'm here if you have any questions.